All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash, the honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all the Akim around the world that's preaching this word on the truth and sincerity and with charity. Shalom. This is the brother Aliazar from JMS Chicago Branch. Come back at you with another lesson. And I'm going to tell you the lesson right here and wants of all things, all right? Because that's where we have to go to our oppressor. We in captivity, all right? This is bondage, man, all right? This is Egypt, all right? This is Babylon, the house of the house of confusion, man, all right? The house of bondage, okay? And Yahweh Bashim Yamashai, all right? The Lord and the Father of the Bible is going to come rescue the men and the women that believed, the 144,000, man, all right? The 1/3, those who believed on him, all right, and not down with this system and down with this planet, all right, and not trusting in their enemies, okay? All right. So in this video that I'm about to show you guys, this brother right here, he's gonna get into how Haiti is the poorest country and everything. But I'm not gonna play the whole video right now. I'm on a plantation. I just had to throw up a quick one. The spirit hopped on me. But he's gonna get into how Haiti is the poorest country, and he's gonna get into how we have to pay those who oppress us. All right. Let me just play the video. Because he's going to ask the question, and Lord will not have the scriptures to back it up. All right, here we go.
Wow, France, really? Really? And after the Haitian government demanded that France pay back the billions of dollars that it unfairly had to pay to France to keep their sovereignty, to keep their freedom, to keep their lives, 11 years later in 2015, France said, fuck you. Really, France? Wow, that's not going to age well. So if you've ever wondered why Haiti's so poor...
Sorry, let me rewind it just a little bit.
That's right. Your bank has been collecting money from Haitian people to pay for their own freedom since 1812 and stopped only in 1947. With the natural resources and the people working the land that Haiti had, it should have been one of the richest countries in the world. But the transfer of wealth from Haiti to France and Haiti to French banks and Haiti to American banks to finance what is called the independence debt, which is no more than a debt for the descendants of slavery to continue to pay the countries and the people that enslaved them for their own freedom. It's well documented. It's well documented that the debt was based on slave owners losing their property. In 2004, the Haitian government demanded that France pay back the billions of dollars that it forced the Haitian people to pay for its own freedom. So think about this. It's like France had their warships ready, just basically gangstered their way into Haiti's pockets. After Haiti beat the French military.
And that's what America does, man. That's what the so-called white man, all right, Esau, all right, that the Lord speaks of as being the devil in the Bible. That's what he does, man. He goes, takes things, man. All right, he go take lands. He took the land that we on right now, man. All right, from the Native Americans. All right, he is the devil, okay?
1804, by 1825, France had warships at the ready. Off the coast of Haiti, looking at the island like, nice island you got there. Be a real shame if something happened to it. Okay? So basically France is like, nice island you got there. Nice freedom you've gained there. Be ashamed if something happened to it. Wow. That's the most gangster, ridiculous, disgraceful shit I've ever heard in my life. In 2004, the Haitian government demanded that France pay back the billions of dollars it paid to protect its own borders and to be a sovereign nation. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if you had to pay somebody so that they wouldn't attack you? If you had to pay somebody so that they wouldn't enslave you? If you had to pay somebody because your great-grandparents had been kidnapped and held hostage, and the price that you had to pay for a free life was billions of dollars to the people who did it. I'm trying to wrap my head around what that would feel like. And I guess you have to ask a Haitian person. Wow, France, really? Really? And after the Haitian government demanded that France pay back the billions of dollars that it unfairly had to pay to France to keep their sovereignty, to keep their freedom, to keep their lives, 11 years later, in 2015, France said, fuck you.
That's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do.
Really, France? Wow, that's not going to age well. So if you've ever wondered why Haiti's so poor, ask France. This is the most
All right, that's it on that. That's it on that video. But I'm gonna get a couple scriptures, Lord willing, to back me up. All right, made me think of a couple scriptures because let me say this: there's no amount of money they can give us, all right, to pay back the slaughter, the abuse, the violence they put upon our people. You Latinos, Native Americans, you so-called Negroes that make up for the 12 tribes of Israel, all right? And the people, the so-called Negro that's in Haiti, all right, they are part of that 12 tribes, okay? So what you people do not understand that, man, this devil is going to get paid back, all right? There's no type of money that he can give that can pay us back. He has a blood debt, all right? The Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Abashai, all right, Yahweh Bashmi Abashai, he requires blood from this fucking wicked man, okay? That's who Esau Edom is. The so-called white man is a wicked man, and the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Abashai requires blood, man. He can't pay us back. He can't pay us back when he done fed our babies to alligators, when he done raped and robbed our women. There's nothing he can do but go into captivity himself, okay? But I'm gonna get a couple scriptures to back me up, all right? This is Deuteronomy, all right? Chapter 28, and I'm gonna go straight to the point, verse 48. And the reader says, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Now who that's talking about? Who had a yoke of iron around their neck? Okay? Who's serving their enemies? We are. We still are here today in 2022. We are still serving our enemies. All right? Why is this happening to us? Why is it happening to the people in Haiti? Why has it happened to our brothers all around the world right now? Because when they came over to the Americas, they just didn't stop in the Americas. They went all over, man. Our people is scattered abroad. And the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is getting ready to gather those people, those who believe on him, those who endure to the end, all right? Because we in captivity, and it's our fault. We disobeyed Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but this devil done went too far, and he touched the Lord's people, man. He touched the Lord's people, man. All right, the scripture tell you when our calamity had an end, he kept his foot on our necks. All right, and that's what this devil has done. He keep his feet on our necks, man. And the Lord is he's gonna take it off, man. All right. So the next question I'm gonna get, all right. Slakia. Bear with me. All right, this is Slakia. Slakia about that music in the background on the plantation. Slakia. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 14 and 21. And the read says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Okay? See, when you go back to the video, all right, he talks about how we have to pay our slave owners' descendants. All right, the descendants of slaves have to pay the descendants of the slave owners. All right, and that's what's going on today. All right, and that's why the Lord said this. Isaiah chapter 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right? So that's what the Lord said, prepare slaughter. All right? He's going to get paid back for all the things that he's done double. All right? So with that, hope this lesson was edified. Until next time, I want to give all praises and glory and honor unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKadosh. The honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone rule well. Salutations to all the Akim. I'm on the world preaching this word of the truth and sincerity with charity. Shalom and the ball. Shalom.